start the recording, and here we go. Should be only about 2 of you who are new, according to my records. And so I won't spend a lot of time going through this, but if it is your first time participating in one of our larger set breaks, typically if I have, well, I say typically, since the last 2 sets, I guess, that I've had over 500 cards in, I've done a little differently. Instead of reading every single name, I just go through and I'll show the hits, and I'll read the names of the hits, and then I'll publish the results immediately after the set break. But that way, 665 slots would otherwise take us, a couple hours, and most of us don't want to sit here listening to names be read off that long. But I will go through, and I'll start with Ernie Banks number 20 as kind of the first hit we'll look at, and we'll go up from there. But a quick rundown: I pull an Excel sheet from my website with how many slots you ordered. I pull those over here, and so got your slot total. Then I can highlight and see how many you got using Excel's count feature, which makes it really convenient. I can also highlight here, see that my sum is 665, and then I've also got 665 on my count, which is great. So because we have 665 slots, the 664 from the standard set of the 69 tops, and then the one variation is the white letter Mickey Mantle card, which will serve as slot number 665. So what we do is we copy paste these into I'll put them in a notepad file just to strip the formatting out of them. Then we paste them into random.org's list randomizer. If you've never played with that, feel free to go in there so you can kind of get a feel for it. I'll paste them in, and then I will randomize 3 times, and the 3rd time will be the one we stick with. I'll cut and paste those out into the checklist so that we can see what the which card lines up with who. So the 20th card, or the 20th name in order, will be card number 20, which is Ernie Banks. So if it's your first time with us, that's how we'll do it. We'll run through, and I'll hit some of the high points I've pulled out here. All right. So let me see if we got any questions in the chat. All right. Thanks for the feedback, folks. And here we go. So I already pasted the list in. We will randomize once. Randomize twice. Randomize the 3rd time, and this will be the one that sticks. I'm going to zoom in to see if I can possibly see if I could be fast enough where you didn't see who got the last card. But we will copy and paste here, and delete those 2 cells so they line up. Zoom in so we only see a few at a time. All right. Okay, still no comment, so we will proceed. Let me save that just in case we lose it. All right, so first up is card number 20, which is Ernie Banks. Ernie goes to Andrew Perez. So there's Ernie. Next hit we'll see is card number 35, which is Joe Morgan. That goes to David Bates. Next card up is number 50, which is Roberto Clemente. And Roberto goes to Mike Yaufman. Next up is card number 85, which is Lou Brock. Then goes to Charlie Bailey. And again, if you're just now joining us, I am just showing, we're just reading the hits. I'll post the full list so you can see exactly which card you got as soon as the break's over here. Next card is number 95. That's Johnny Bench, second year card. That goes to Edwin Pastrana. Next up is card 100, which is Hank Aaron. Goes to Charlie Bailey. Next up is card 120. Is Pete Rose. That also goes to Charlie Bailey. 2 hits in a row. Not bad, Charlie. That Pete is a really, really sharp card, by the way. Next up is card number 130, which is Carl Yastrzemski. That goes to David Mowat. Next up is card 190, which is Willie Mays. It goes to Michael Fickle. Next up is card 200, which is Bob Gibson. It goes to Andrew Perez. Next up is card 250. It's Frank Robinson. That goes to Nathan Lindgren. Then 255, Steve Carlton, goes to Nathan Lindgren. Next up is Reggie Jackson rookie card, which for this set break is actually an SGC 55. It has been delayed in shipping dramatically, but it will be here. But I'll go ahead and show you the card that I was replacing out of the set I bought. So it's not a bad one, but I did upgrade it for this set break. And that goes to Todd Ferrand, but you will get the SGC 55 one. And next up is card number 335. That's Bill Mazeroski. That goes to Josh Bailey. Next up is 375. Harmon Killebrew. Goes to Andre. Andre, I won't try to say your last name this time. Next up is card number 440, which is Willie McCovey. And it goes to Charlie Bailey. And we have card 480, which is Tom Seaver. Goes to David Mowat. Oops, I did forget Al Kaline. Back at card number 410, he was hiding. And that goes to Tim Servant. And up next, card number 500 is a PSA 6 yellow letter Mickey Mantle card. The Mix last regular issue Topps card. Again, if you're joining us a little bit later, the white letter mantle is also included in this set break. It will serve as slot number 664.